Whatever the world throws at you, take it on.
This is my fight song. Take back my life song.
Be unstoppable. The all-new 2015 Ford Edge.
Hi, Casey Hogan alongside the head football coach at Tarleton State, Cary Fowler, as we preview game number 2 of the 2015 regular season. It's a 3:30 p.m. matchup on Saturday at AT&T Stadium against West Texas. And, Coach, you look at the Buffalo schedule. They play Azusa Pacific, 19 in the nation. Then they play Pueblo, number 2 in the nation. It's been a tough start for them.
Yes, and you know, it is a big win for them last week. And, you know, they outplayed Pueblo. Really outplayed Azusa. I didn't get to see that game. It's not in the film trade, but you know, you're just looking at the stats. You can see, you know, they had an opportunity to win that game. And, you know, there at the end, they lost it, but they played really well Saturday.
They forced 6 turnovers defensively against Colorado State Pueblo. What makes that unit so dangerous? They
got a great front. They're going to get pressure on the quarterback. They got 2 of the best linebackers that I've seen, and those guys are really, really good. And in the defensive backfield, they're physical and they're athletic. They make plays on the ball. A lot of times you think that turnovers are created by maybe a quarterback. You know, it's pressure. It's guys breaking on the football. It's guys disrupting. It's guys knocking the ball out. And they forced 6 turnovers. There wasn't any of those that were given to them. And, you know, we've got to be able to take care of the football because they're really good on that side of the ball.
They got one of the best running backs in the country, Jeremy Ulrich Mitchell. Coach, he leads the nation in scoring through the first 2 games. Is there any way to, obviously you're not going to shut a guy like that down, but how do you try to limit his opportunities?
You know, they're going to get the ball to him. Their offense is going to run through him, rightfully so. You know, I mean, there's no doubt. Just like they had Kyrie Robertson out there a few years ago. And, you know, Kyrie's, you know, plays for the Saints now. And everything ran through him, whether it was a swing pass, a flare pass, off the protections, running the football. And it was a punt return just like Jeremy is. And he is a talent. But you can see that he's a hard-working kid because you can't have that be that durable, be able to make those kinds of plays consistently and play every play of the game and not be durable. He's got to be a hard-working kid, and he's going to be tough to stop Saturday.
Shift the attention to your team now. I mean, how eager are these guys to get out after what happened last week to Findlay and try to turn this thing around?
Well, they're eager to correct mistakes. You know, I got a unique group. They're into learning. You know, it hurt them the other night to lose, and that is one thing that always fears you. You know, sometimes there's guys that they lose and it's like, oh, let's, you know, go to the next day. You know, one of my coaches said, you know, Coach, why don't you get up in the morning and worry about what you're going to teach? They're eating Fruit Loops and watching cartoons in the morning. They're not thinking about football. This group is different. You know, they're in the locker room. They're in the film room. They're studying. It hurt them, Casey, and you could see that the other day. And there were some mistakes that they made that they didn't know they made, that they wanted to correct. Had a great week of practice. And, you know, I look forward to seeing these guys just go out and play. I just tell them, just take one play at a time. One play at a time. Don't try to play this whole game at once. Don't try to play, you know, look at the stadium and look at our biggest rival, and which I think is an unbelievable football team. Just worry about you. Take care of your business, one play at a time, and then at the end we'll see how we did.
And you lead me right up to my final question. Here we are tomorrow, AT&T Stadium, largest football stadium in the world. You're playing your arch rival. Tarleton's traditionally had almost 20,000 fans at this game the past 3 years. Could be the last time that you play here for a long time. How big is this for the university as a whole?
It's a big, you know, it's exciting because we've had an opportunity to play Abilene and Midwestern and now West Texas there, you know, and you know, all the rivalries are you know, the same. You know, they're big rivalries for all of them, but playing West Texas, and being in the A&M system with us, I mean, it's a great opportunity. I just got to make sure the kids don't play the game too early. I mean, that's the key.
And it's a big day for Tarleton State. The Texan Alley tailgate will open up at 11 a.m. Lot B at the Rangers ballpark. From 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. there will be drinks, food, games, and live music. And, of course, the kickoff at 3:30. If you haven't bought your tickets yet, you'll have to buy them at Ticketmaster.com or at the box office at AT&T Stadium on Saturday. If you can't make it out, we hope you can. If you can't make it, the radio broadcast at 3 o'clock at tarletonsports.com/listen live, or our flagship station, KTRL 90.5 FM in Stephenville, Granbury, and Fort Worth. For Cary Fowler, I'm Casey Hogan. So long, everyone.